Alright. Today is Friday, and it's Eldrich Moon week. So I am going to... I already opened my pre-release pack because I got it last Friday. But they couldn't give me the fat pack until today. So I'm at work now. I figured, go ahead, open the fat pack. I'll pop this guy back open just to show what was in it. There's no artwork on the inside. A little sleeve there. This is a pretty fair little, nice little deck box. I guess for the people that play in the pre-release tournaments, got something to carry their deck around with. The new Eldrich Moon die. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's like a, I don't know, like maybe an eggshell and a brighter white underneath that. It's pretty nice. I like it. So I kept these pulled to the side because show off the new mechanic Eldrich Moon. Graph Rats and Midnight Scavengers. One rat, one human rogue. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you both own and control Graph Rats and a creature named Midnight Scavengers, exile them, then meld them into Chittering Host. And then likewise, when Midnight Scavengers enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card with a converted mana cost 3 or less from your hand, from your graveyard to your hand, excuse me. And then meld. So you turn them over into this jumbo-sized card, Chittering Host, which is a 5/6 with haste, menace, and when he enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain menace until end of turn. So that's a neat card, neat new mechanic. I don't think it's new. Meld has been around for a while. I think it was just this is the first time I've ever seen giant jumbo cards. So this is the promo that I got. Kind of sad about getting this because I don't really play white, and I just So he's a 2/3 non-legendary for 4. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and it has pay 2 and planes. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. I'll probably give that to my friend Will because he's got a deck that plays tokens pretty well. This is the foil zombie, the foil token, double-sided token that you got with the pre-release kit. It's pretty amazing, the first foil tokens. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see, we also got in the pre-release this kind of tendrils of Emrakul divider. It's pretty nice. You get this little mini flyer. I guess it tells a little bit about the set and building a sealed deck. That's so for the people that play in the pre-release tournament. Hopefully I'm speaking loud enough. It might be loud in here. I got the air on. It's pretty hot. I'm in Boulder, Colorado tonight, and it's pretty freaking hot up here. There's another just regular zombie token. I'm not going to go through the packs that I opened with my pre-release kit, because you get what is it, 3 or 4 packs with the pre-release kit, and they're just standard. And I'm going to open 9 with the booster box. There was nothing spectacular in the pre-release kit. I didn't the greatest thing that I got from the kit was this foil zombie token. Like, honestly, that's the thing I was most excited about from the entire pre-release kit. I wish I would have gotten a better promo. I was kind of sad about that. I think next pre-release, I'm not gonna, maybe I won't buy a fat pack, but instead I'll just buy like 5 pre-release kits, because I'll get more packs that way, and I'll get 5 promos. I'll get you know, I'll get 5 pre-release kits, and I like those better than the fat packs anyway, so maybe I'll do that. But the fat packs are pretty cool, and we have this one. I took the plastic off of it, and I popped the cardboard out, because it takes a few minutes to get all that out, so I did that previously. This is the little inside the wrap poster you get. Pretty nice. Liliana, looking good. Set that off to the side. This set's player guide. This is the guide that has the set list. Tells you all the lore, all the backstory, and then it has the complete set list in the back. Here's a few guys that I hoping to open today. I'm hoping to see maybe I don't know, but it looks like there's some pretty fun lands in this set as well. So I definitely will probably cry if I get an Emrakul, because I really would like to get an Emrakul today. Alright. Deck box, or excuse me, storage box, not deck box. That's the other reason I like fat packs, is because you always get one of these with it, and I have so many cards that they don't all fit in my car anymore, and my girlfriend doesn't let me keep them in the house, so they have to fit in my car. So, but these come in handy. Okay, so I got let's start with these. Are pretty much trash that they put in the box, so we'll put that over there. This one, look, I got a new die. I don't much like white dye, so, and I don't know, blue. I wish I had maybe red or black. That would have been awesome. But blue and white, I think maybe Jade or Will might want to trade me for that one, because they like blue and white. Will might have been looking for a blue and white die the other day. That'd be awesome. Alright, so packs. The best part of the fat pack is you get 9 booster packs. I don't really need this land brick, but so I'm not going to open it, but it's just land. That's basic. Actually, I think I will open that, because that is a pretty good looking island right there, and they always do they always put all of the land designs, all the new land designs, into the fat pack as well, so in the brick. So let's see, there's an island. That's a pretty, look at some Emrakul tendrils, or pretty good looking mountain. The forest is it's alright, I guess. And the plains. Oh, that is a really pretty island. Look at that. That just kind of fucking just lights up. I hope it's showing through on camera. I would love to get a full art foil. That's just, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I know someone who would also probably appreciate that one. Hopefully it's not all blurry. That is just, I'm impressed with that island. Here's another really good looking swamp. Mountain, forest, plains. I like that plains. It's a very dark kind of, it's kind of being a theme. If you'll notice, the forests, they're very dark. That's kind of the theme for the lands. I think they all have like kind of a stormy sky. That just stands out. Holy shit. Oh, and we're back to that one. So that's all of them right there. And they're also in that guidebook too. So that's one of the neat things about getting that, because you know, the whole set list, even all the lands and everything, are in it. That is one of the just best looking islands I think that I've ever seen, and I'm going to put it in my commander deck. That one, until I get the foil version. That one is definitely going in. So I'm going to throw these in the box. And I don't buy as many as I used to, so I'll probably fill up this box a good majority of the way with Eldrich Moon cards, and I'll eventually kind of sort them by color and everything. Rules reference or quick reference guide there, and that's it. All right, let's get the packs. I think I'm gonna roll a die to see which one I start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. Let's see what we get. 7. There we go. This one's got an Emrakul in it. Pretty sure. Alright. Well, a zombie right off the bat. Zombie horror. That's a good way to start the day. In blue. Blue zombies. Alright. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if there's ever been blue zombies before. Maybe. I mean, there probably has been. Maybe not, though. I don't see how there would be. Let's go through and see what we get here. So, enchanted creature can't attack or the enchanted creature can't attack or block. Sacrifice choking restraints. Exile enchanted creature. So it's a pacifism that also has a way to exile. I know a deck that can go in today. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, gain 4 life. There's some life gain for you, Will. Will needs to get some fat packs in this set, because I think it probably has a lot to offer a few of his decks that he runs. Let's see. Bold Impaler gets +2/+0 until end of turn. A 1-drop red. 1-drops are always in high demand. 1-drop decent cards, decent creatures for those fast evil red decks. Uncommons. Let's start with our uncommons. Alright. Look at that. So, Ruthless Disposal is a 4 colorless and 1 swamp. As an additional cost to cast Ruthless Disposal, discard a card and sacrifice a creature. 2 target creatures each get -13/-13 until end of turn. So, Triskaidekaphobia from the previous set, kind of make a 13 themed deck. That would be awesome. Just like have them all in there. Find a commander that does something with -13, or a 13/13 commander, or something like that. At the beginning, so Blood Mist is 3 colorless and a mountain. It is an enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, Target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. That's a pretty amazing card. That it's kind of a high cost for the dragon deck, but double strike is extremely useful in the dragon deck, so that might have a future in one of my decks. Deranged Whelp is a 2-cost, 1 colorless and 1 mountain. He's a wolf for he's a 2/1. He has menace, which means he can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. And that's it. He's just a wolf. So our rare is non-legendary creature, Vampire Horror, Stormkirk Condemned, which is a 2-cost swaps. Discard a card. Vampires you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn. I think they really want us to start building vampire decks again. And then I get a bonus. I think in all the Innistrad blocks, pretty much every pack I've opened has always had an extra, either uncommon or common, transform card. Oh, look at there! I even got a foil. And it's a common, but it's still a foil. I like foils. And this guy transforms from a 3/1 for 3 into a 3/5, and he has creatures with power less than Howling. Chorus's power can't block it, so cool for you. Plant Elemental is a 2/3 for 3. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a +1/+1 counter. Actually, I think I run this card in my Plunder the Graves deck, so I could swap that out for a foil version. That's pretty good. Proxy card and a zombie. A lot of zombies in Innistrad. So let me just go ahead and put these guys to the side. The rest of these can go in the box. And we will start on number 2. No Emrakul in that one. I want Emrakul. There's got to be one in here. All right, so non-rare or uncommon. I mean, that's cool. That's really nice art there. Look at that. Some more tendrils with a teddy bear. Grapple with the pass. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, that mills yourself and gets you a creature to your hand. That one might find a place in Plunder. Target creature gets closer against Trample, Madness. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here actually, because it's a common that mills yourself for 2. That one's going in Plunder for sure. It's a good card, man. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 4. That's all blue needs is more counter spells. Exile target artifact or enchantment. Blood Mist again. I like that art. It's pretty good. Rise from the Grave. Deranged Whelp. Alright. Grim Flayer. Oh, nice. These don't go there. These go over here. Whenever Grim Flayer deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put any number of them into your graveyard. Put the rest back on top of your library in any order. Huh. Grim Flayer gets +2/+2 as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Delirium effect. So, and he's fucking gory. He is green and black. So, and he's mythic. I think Grim Flayer is definitely going with Grapple with the Past directly into the Plunder deck. So a 2-cost transform. So yeah, these are cool. He's a werewolf horror. He's a 2-cost, a 1/2 werewolf defender. He has tap to add a mana to your a forest to your mana pool. So he's an elvish mystic already. And then pay 7 to transform him into an Eldrazi werewolf. That's pretty neat. Who has tap to add 2 colorless to your mana pool. That's actually a pretty useful guy. I'm gonna put him right there, and he's at common too. So that's just such good looking lands. Eldrazi horror. So many good cards in this set so far. I really am digging this set. At least what I've seen of it so far. Alright. Next, commons. Alchemist Greeting. That's pretty neat. Look at that. Ironclad Slayer. When he enters the battlefield, you may return target aura or equipment card from your graveyard to your hand. That's neat. Look at that. More blue. That's all we need. Return target spell or creature to its owner's hand for 2, an instant. Basically a counter spell. There you go, blue. That's what you guys need, is more counter spells. Destroy target blocking creature. Creatures that were blocked by that creature this combat gain trample until end of turn. Okay. Spirit Soldier with Flash. Drog Skull Shieldmate is a 2-cost and a plains. He has Flash, and when he enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +0/+1 until end of turn. Okay. And the rare is an instant. Exile all other spells and counter all abilities. A 4-cost counter spell that just reads weird. All other spells, as in ones that are on the battlefield, or I don't know, that's a weird wording. I don't really know what that means. Is it a counter spell, or is it a... It says spells, not permanents. And spells are in your hand, right? And they're only spells as you're casting them, or something? I don't know. Weird wording on that one. It's a rare, so we gotta keep it. Another werewolf horror for 2 and a forest. He's a 3/1. Creatures with power less than Shrill Howler's power can't block it. And 6 to transform it into an Eldrazi werewolf named Howling Chorus. Creatures with power less than Howling Chorus. Chorus's power can't block it. Whenever Howling Chorus deals combat damage to a player, put a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi horror creature token onto the battlefield. That's pretty good, man. That's actually kind of good. Alright, then a swamp. Gorgeous swamp. What is that? I don't know, it looks like a buggy or something fucked up in there. And a 2/1 with reach, or a 1/2 spider with reach token. That'll come in handy. Alright, whoa! I'm dropping packs. I guess that's the drawback of opening packs in your car. Here we go. I wonder, I gotta check this. Good. We're still going. Cool. Sometimes it stops and I'm just sitting here talking to myself. That's not fun for anyone. Here we go. Commons. Lots of commons. Lots of commons. Alright. Uncommons. Exile target creature. This is a 1 and a plains long road home. It's an instant. Exile target creature. At the beginning of the next end step, return that creature to the battlefield under its owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. So you can cloud shift. Just a cloud shift instant there. Okay. Spreading Flames is for 7. A 7 cost. That's kind of fucking high. This better be an amazing card. Spreading Flames deals 6 damage, divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Okay. Well, you gotta have high cost burn spells. You know, the more they burn, the higher they cost. This one's a 7 cost, 4, 5, 6 cost instant. Scour the Laboratory. It has Delirium. Scour the Laboratory costs 2 less to cast if there are 4 or more cards, the card types among the cards in your graveyard, and draw 3 cards. So it's an instant that lets you draw 3, but if you got 4 different card types in your graveyard, then you can pay 2 less to cast. So it would be a 4 cost instead of a 6 cost. It's now raining. Here's our rare, another non-legendary, 4 cost, Niblis of Frost. That's a pretty neat, pretty good looking card there. It's a 3/3 with flying, spirit, prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets 1/1 until the end of turn. It has whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, tap target creature and opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next Untap Step. So I'm already a fan of that one, even though it's blue. And then we got Graph Rats. I dig rats in my freaking Magic decks. This one's a 2/1 for 2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you both control and own Graph Rats, and okay, this is the one that melds again, and a 1/1 wizard. I know it sounded familiar whilst I was reading it. Alright, here we go. I can't believe how insanely hard it's raining outside right now. All of a sudden, it's been nice all day. Alright, so Karmin's. That's cool, look at that. Spring Sage Ritual. 3 in a forest, an instant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment and gain 4 life. That's alright. I dig that art though. That's awesome. Oh, there's some Liliana. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If it's a zombie, draw a card for 2. Not a bad card. I don't need sorceries to do that in Plunders though. Alright. Uncommon. Campaign of Vengeance. For 3 colorless, a plains, and a swamp. You get an enchantment that has, whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Okay. I know deck that would fit in. Courageous Outrider is a 3 and a plains. You get a 3/4 creature, Human Scout. When Courageous Outrider enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a human card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So, useless card. And we got an 8 cost Eldrazi Crowd. Has emerging 6 and an island. You may cast this spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost reduced by that creature's converted mana cost. When you cast Vexing Scuttler, you may return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Sounds like a blue deck type of card to me. Here, we got another 8 cost Eldrazi. Elder Deep Fiend is an Eldrazi octopus. 5/6 flash. Emerge. Excuse me. Emerge. 5 and 2 islands. When you cast Elder Deep Fiend, tap up to 4 target permanents. Alright. And then we got Midnight Scavengers again. And a plains and a zombie. Commons. Contingency Plan. A 2 cost sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put any number of them into your graveyard, and the rest back on the top of your library immediately. That's a good looking card. Look at that card, man. Thermo Alchemist for 2. Defender, a 0/3. Tap, Thermo Alchemist deals 1 damage to each opponent. I'll be damned. That's not bad. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, untap Thermo Alchemist. Nice. That's a good card. Uncommons. Repeal the Abominable is a 2-cost instant. Prevent all damage that will be dealt this turn by non-human sources. Nice. Okay. Another Eldrazi, an 8-cost Eldrazi. Lashweed Lurker is an Eldrazi horror. 5/4. Whenever you cast Lashweed Lurker, you may put target non-land permanent on top of its owner's library. Well, that's just mean. Alright. Spreading Flames is a 7-cost instant burn spell for 6. That's too high. Another non-legendary creature. This one's in red and black. Bloodhole Priest. 4/4. Vampire Cleric. Whenever Bloodhole Priest enters the battlefield or attacks, if you have no cards in hand, Bloodhole Priest deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and he has Madness for 3. And then I got a Yulvenwald Captive for 2. Defender. Oh, we've gone over this guy.